Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Cuppa. This morning it is Thursday. Wow, moving right along with this week. And we know what Thursdays are. They're gratitude days, thankful Thursdays. And I'm grateful for another day alive. I'm grateful to be here and breathing, living another day, an opportunity to just experience all that life has to offer. So welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're finding this, and I hope that you're going to find this, then come on in and share with each other what you're grateful for. Let me just let the peas know that I'm on because I don't see any of you yet. Okay, so I just sent out the message to the troops. And what we are going to do is go into our hearts. So hand on the heart, smile because spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. And then breathe in slowly and deeply. Let your heart feel love. Just let it fill up with that pure essence of who you are. And it's so beautiful when we discover who we truly are, because it's not what the world shows us at all. It's what God shows us, which is absolute innocence, pure, beautiful love. So as you breathe in love and breathe out love, send that love out to somebody. Send a message out and just let others know that it's important to do that every day, to lift the vibration every day. We have so much going on in our world, and our light is needed. We're needed to shine. We're needed to be positive and to let others know that we can. We can be positive through anything that's going on, anything that we perceive is taking place out in the world. We don't have to get caught up in the chaos. We don't have to get caught up in the spin. We can just remain in our positive, high vibration state of being. So let's do that on this day, on every day. Just keep saying the affirmations. Miracles happen every day. Opportunities are always showing up for me. And hold that in your heart. Know it in your heart that you are love. Okay, I just want to make sure that we're streaming because I don't see any of our P's in here. So I'm not sure where everybody is. All right, so nobody's finding it, which is very interesting. Let's see if I can share it out. Yep, it's live on Facebook. So just sent it out in a link. So hopefully we'll get some P's in here now. But anyway, while you all are finding it, I'm going to share the message from the angels from last night. And let me get to that. It is called Your Truth is Holy. Honesty and transparency make you vulnerable. Be honest and transparent anyway. That's a quote from Mother Teresa. There is something sacred in the trembling voice that dares to speak its truth. In a world that often rewards masks, and performances, to stand in the radiant light of your own vulnerability is an act of divine courage. These words echo like a soul's anthem, calling us to strip away the armor we've worn to survive and instead reveal the tender truth of who we are. We've been taught that vulnerability is a weakness, that to expose our innermost feelings is to invite judgment, rejection, or worse, indifference. But what if we had it backward all along? Yeah, I lost my place. Vulnerability is the birthplace of authenticity. It is not the fragile part of us, but the most courageous. When we choose to be honest about our emotions, our desires, our boundaries, and our pain, we open the door to genuine connection, not only with others, but with our truest self. There will be moments when your voice shakes, when your heart races, when you wonder if it's safer to stay silent. But silence breeds misunderstanding, and the soul was never meant to hide behind curtains of fear. Speaking up for yourself does not make you difficult. Being transparent does not make you weak. It means you are choosing truth over comfort and wholeness over hiding. Okay, so I see that we do have some people finding it, but I don't see you on my screen. So I'm going to have to go to my phone to read any messages that you have. All right, so let me see who all is here, and then we'll finish the message. Deirdre's here. Why can I not see you on my computer? I don't know. This is really weird. Yeah, there's a glitch in the matrix today, you guys. So I don't know why I can't see you. But anyway, I'm glad you're here. I see there are people here. So let me finish reading the angel message. Your truth is holy. Dear angels, why does vulnerability feel so terrifying? And how can we find the strength to be honest when it makes us feel so exposed? Dear ones, vulnerability feels terrifying because the ego fears being unloved when exposed. But the soul knows that only through openness can love flow in fully and freely. You are not here to be perfect, polished, or protected. You are here to be real, and that means being seen. Every time you speak your truth, you reclaim a fragment of your soul. Every tear that falls when you reveal your heart waters the seed of deeper strength within you. You will not always be met with understanding, but do not let that silence your spirit. Your honesty is not for validation, it is for liberation. Transparency may make you feel exposed, but it also makes you magnetic to the light. People will feel your truth, and that feeling has the power to transform. Let your words reflect your soul, not your fear. Let your vulnerability become your offering of love to the world. The angels whisper, your truth is not too much. It is the medicine your soul came here to give. Speak, even if your voice trembles. Your light is strengthened every time you choose to be real. Today, I promise to allow myself to be more authentic and vulnerable. Our truth is holy, and we really can hold on to that truth when everything in us is shouting out, oh, the world is bad. The world is a terrible place to be right now. Not necessarily. If we go back into our hearts, just like the message said, be authentic. Speak your truth. Whatever your truth is, speak it. Let others see the real you. And you become very vulnerable when you do that. You're showing the rawness of you, the real vulnerability of you. So I just want to see if there's anybody commenting on the message today. I have no idea what's going on with the computer and why I'm unable to see the chat. But what I can do is go over to Facebook and see what the comments are. There's more than one way to do this. All right, so let me go over to where you are. There we go. All right, so we have Blue Jean with us. We have Catherine Kovacs, Deirdre, Day 101 done, yay, and Kathy, but I can't keep them up on the screen. Interesting. Yeah, something is definitely up with these, with the comments and not being able to see you here on my computer where you usually interact with me. But I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for showing up today. I'm going to pull a Kuan Yin card to go along with that angel message. And then I'm going to read from Angels in My Pocket, because we've been doing that every day. So I want to continue that, even though I can't see any of you on here with me. And Jim is on. Well, hello, Jim. Yeah, I'm seeing your messages on my phone on Facebook, but I cannot see you on the computer where I normally see your comments. Okay, so Kuan Yin says, your path is before you now. Even if you sometimes lack confidence to trust in the path that you are upon, know this: you cannot miss your destiny. I shall guide your feet and inspire your heart to keep you true to your rightful divine life path. Trust me, trust yourself, and take your journey now. It's the only time that we have is the now moment. There is no other time. So with each passing moment, that's the only reality. That's the only thing that we have as a guarantee, that we're right here, right now. If we start looking back, then it changes us. We're living in something that's not real. If we start projecting, well, what if? What if this happens? What if that happens? That's not reality either, because we're looking at something that's not in our immediate wheelhouse. So stay very present. And what that does, it grounds us. It brings us to this very person that we are, right where we are in that instant moment. So stay present, be in the now, and speak your authentic truth. Okay, so let me get to Angels in My Pocket. And if little Pocket is listening this morning, thank you, Pocket, for being our mascot for this little book. And we are on page 28, if anyone is following along. Spiritual growth often begins with questioning exploring different perspectives, and seeking the truth that resonates with your innermost being. By questioning, you deepen your understanding of your faith, explore the mysteries of existence, and engage in a continuous journey of self discovery. You know, I love The Fifth Agreement by Don Miguel Ruiz because it allows us to be skeptical. That is the fifth agreement. Be skeptical, but open minded. So it gives us that sense of relief that, oh, I was questioning that, but I didn't think I should question it, right? But question everything. That's what I say. If something's happening, then step away, become the observer, and allow yourself to be skeptical about it until you get answers. And the only way to get answers is to ask questions. And maybe you're thinking, well, I don't know the questions to ask. I simply ask, what do I need to know? When I wake up in the morning and I'm not sure if there's things happening in our world or what's happening in my own immediate experience, then I always ask that question. What am I supposed to know about this? And when I ask the angels to give me some clarity, they always do, always. And you can call on Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel will help with anything that's unclear and comes in with a lot of clarity to help us understand more fully. All right, the next message on this page: once you make your transition from the earth plane, there is no brain to complicate the process. Spirit is in total control of what happens next. Without the ego mind state to question and create an energy of fear, you will see more clearly that there is only love. There's only love. Everything else is just part of ego, part of what we came here to participate in, to do this experience on purpose, to learn, to grow, to help each other, to shine that light for others so that they can see their own truth, their own authenticity. Last message. A friend is one of the most important relationships that will help you to mutually understand your purpose. Cherish those relationships and help each other on your journey. Friendships. That's a big part of this family. We came together in a very vulnerable moment, didn't we? It's all started a little over 5 years ago. And if you remember what was happening in 2020, it was a very vulnerable time because we didn't have any answers. We didn't know what was taking place. We didn't know why we were being told to stay in place, to not be out and with each other and out in public. So we came together to say, hey, what's going on? I'm okay. Are you okay? So every morning, pretty much, every morning for the last 5 years, we've done that check in. We've asked, am I okay? And while we're not in a pandemic state anymore, there's things happening in our world that tend to turn the world upside down if we let it. If we let it. And that is a big part of helping each other because we can encourage each other. And I'm here to encourage us all to stay in our high vibration. There's a lot of fear going on. There's a lot of Again, not knowing what to expect when we wake up in the morning, what's going on in our world and what's happening around us. But just like we made it through that pandemic, we're going to make it through whatever is showing up in the world if we maintain that awareness and that knowingness that we can stay in our high vibration. It's the only way to help each other through this. If we all go into fear and panic and the sky is falling energy, then we're useless to each other because we're just going to drag each other down to a lower vibration. But if we maintain an energy of, I'm okay, you're okay, let's hold hands and let's walk through this together. Let's walk through whatever fire comes up for us. And we can do that. All right, Annie came in. Good morning, Annie. Kathy Hand. Good morning to you. And Blue Friends seems like a message for today. Absolutely. You cannot have too many friends. Pocket Gazerba was watching and listening. Well, sending you a big hug and much love to you, Pocket. All right. So this is a very different morning cuppa because I can't see you all here on the screen and I have to look away to see what's going on. But I hope that these messages, both the angel message and the message from Angels in My Pocket and Kuan Yin's message, I hope that those have touched you today because they're all very uplifting messages. And since it is a day of gratitude, it is Thankful Thursday, I would love for you all to put in the comments what you're grateful for. And while I can't see you on the computer, I can see them if you type them in. And I see that our Kathleen Caputo is on. And Kathy, I'm so glad that you're home and through that experience with your procedure from yesterday. And we lift you up for complete healing. All right, so share your gratitude, share any prayer requests that you have. I'm feeling just to do a meditation for us this morning and lift up any prayers that you want to highlight. Let's again remember to keep those that are suffering physically in any form. Let's keep them lifted up in our hearts and lifted up in our minds throughout the day. And I want to lift up our Hope Wellington Marshall. And Hope, if you're listening, we love you so much and miss you here at the Cuppa when you're not here. So I'm hoping that you're getting to 100% where you can be with us again. And Deirdre's grateful for this family, for all the days that we've been together and are still coming together. Thank you for that, Deirdre. Deirdre also offers us a prayer every day. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back. Where did it go? For world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, prayers for our troops, and especially at this time, and prayers for our United States. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Kathy Caputo, like I said, I can't see your messages on here on the computer. I have to look over at the phone, so I may have missed your message. But she says, my Thankful Thursday is for all the wonderful peas. You all are at the top of my gratitude list. That is so awesome. And Blue Jean. Mary Jane's surgeon's name was Walensky. He knows about us and actually has worked on a few of our friends. That's pretty cool. Brookie, good morning, Brookie and Max and Dylan. Andrea is grateful for the love and friendship of the P family. Yeah, I can see your comments on Facebook on my phone, but I can't see it on my computer. So another one of those glitches that I have no idea what's happening, but just going to go with the flow. And let's do a meditation together this morning. I think there's a big call for calmness right now. That's what the angels have shared with me anyway. And as they shared in the message from last night, there's a call for speaking our truth. So, whatever's going on in your hearts, let it come out in your voice. Share with others how you're doing, how you're really doing. I know we all have this tendency when somebody asks, "How are you?" the immediate response is fine. I'm fine. Well, let's be truthful and honest, because if we're not fine, if everything is not wonderful, then speak it. Speak what's going on, not to bring anybody into fear, but to allow ourselves to be vulnerable enough to say, you know what? I could use some prayers right now. I could use somebody to hold my hand. I could use a friend to talk to. All right, so let's do a meditation and remember all those prayer requests. I read them out yesterday. The the lives have been very different for 2 days now because we had very few on yesterday when we did prayer day. And I don't know where everybody is or why I can't see your comments today, but we're going to do a meditation together. And during this meditation time, please hold each other in your heart. And let's do that. Let's go into our hearts. Just breathe in deeply, breathe in fully, and release that breath out slowly. When you do this, you're connecting in with who you truly are. You're connecting in with the wonder of you. So let's get in touch with awe at our very being. I want you to breathe in again. Breathe in slowly into your heart center. And just experience as if it's the first time you have seen you. Isn't it awesome that you have shown up for you? That you can feel your immediate energy rising higher and higher. I want you to envision with this next breath in that you have filled your whole physical essence with air, just like a balloon. You've blown up this human body that you're in. It's full of air. It feels light. It feels light as a feather. And now see that energy, see your physical body rising like a balloon, going up, 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 higher and higher in your frequency. Seeing your energy now, paying attention, observing, looking back down on you, sitting there calmly, breathing deeply, connecting in again with who you are. And now visualize that you're all in the same place at the same time. Every one of us lifting higher and higher, and reach out your hands on both sides of you. Reach out your hands to touch somebody that's lifting up with you. So lift up together our energy as we float from that 3D heavy existence where we reside in these bodies that have weight. Lift up past the 3D. Let's go to the fourth dimension. The fourth dimension is thought processes, it's our belief, it's our communication with each other. So in this fourth dimension, we make it what we want it. If you want it to be peace, you'll see peace, you'll feel peace. So feel it in your heart, that energy of peace. And then release that energy out so everyone else can feel it right along with you. And now breathe in again. Breathe in the energy of the fifth dimension. And that fifth dimensional energy is so light. There is no heaviness here. In the fifth dimension, we forget that we are a form. We just exist. We just are. And we're beautiful. We're pure, unconditional love. And now let's breathe in again, rising up to the sixth dimension. And that sixth dimensional energy is all about creation. What would you like to create as we rise together to this dimension? Share your love with each other. Share your desires. Share what it is that you would like to see come into form, because this is the place where form becomes reality. If you want to see abundance in your life, this is where you create it. If you want to see love, if you want to see friendship, if you want to see joy, whatever you want to create, this is the playground. This is where you go in and sit and think, because your thought is what's creating. If you sit in this sixth dimensional energy and you're thinking anything other than love, you're going to see more of that. You are going to manifest it. If you come into this sixth dimension with a heart full of love, full of desire for peace in our world, peace in your heart, in your home, in your community, you're going to find that because you're creating it. So what are you creating? Share with each other. Look at each other, because we're right here together. And together we are more powerful than our perceived individual experience. So talk to each other, communicate. What can we do together that we can't do separately? Think about that. What can we achieve together that is more difficult if we're tackling it on our own? We can achieve peace. We can achieve joy. We can bring in more experiences of love with each other. As I'm watching the gathering here this morning and seeing you at the sixth dimensional energy level, I see smiles. I see hugs. I see a desire to share in each other's experiences, to be lifted and to lift, to make someone laugh so that the vibration rises higher. And that's where we're going now. We're going to rise even higher. Let's go to that seventh dimensional energy, the energy of the angels. And here, just pay attention to what angel is welcoming you to this seventh dimension. What angel is calling your name and trying to get your attention so that you can interact with them, so that you can bring your desires to them. Whether your desire is just to sit in their presence, or maybe there's a healing that needs to take place. Maybe Archangel Raphael is the one that you want to sit with at this dimension and ask for whatever healing is needed, if that's physical, mental, spiritual, or emotional. Put your desires forth to the angels. Recognize that you're not alone. This is a journey where we all are rising together, and the angels are lifting us with their wings to keep going higher and higher yet as we rise up, 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 and now we're going further through the dimensions, up where the ascended masters are reaching out to us and helping us to understand things more fully, up to where there's only light. There's no sound, everything is silent. Sit in this energy of light. Look around. See the great central sun shining on you. Feel the Creator reaching out a hand, offering for you to connect with your hand. And as we sit with the Creator, let's drop any burdens, anything that you have held in your heart to pray for, to experience, to share. And most of all, let's bring our love to the Creator, our gratitude for another day, our gratitude for miracles that are happening in this moment. Just receive. Sit in that silence and receive. And we're going to do a moment of silence for all who are in need of any healing, those that are here to be healed yourself, those that are bringing somebody else to lift up for healing. Just sit with the Creator in this moment as we're gathered together, all of us in one place, and offer up gratitude for answered prayer. Can you hear the angels now? The angels are singing. They're singing words of praise, words of encouragement. As we have sat now in the presence of the Creator, we're going into an energy of trust, of belief that every prayer was heard, every prayer was answered, already answered for our best and highest good. So let's leave this dimension as we breathe in and come back together, loving on each other, knowing with full confidence that our voices are heard, that whatever we express, whether it's with the spoken word or words from the heart, it's heard, we're seen, we are acknowledged, and we're loved. I love you so very, very much. And I think we need to hear Leo this morning. So I'm going to play Leo's song for us. And I pray that you have emptied your heart of any burdens this morning and that you have received love. You've received joy.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's
Type
time
in
to get
your
up and get up
gratitude
and
and your
get
love for
ready.
each
Start
other.
the weekday to have a
Even though I
great
can't
day.
see it here on the screen on my computer,
Let's play.
I
It's a
know that you can
beautiful
see
day.
each other's
This is what we might
comments.
as well be part of
So
it.
share your
It's
love,
for peace, so
share
love,
your
show for
light
harmony. To you and
with
me,
a
Mama, be on the
thank
lead.
you.
Forever need something like
I
peaceful
love
where we
you.
can be together.
And
Never
those
tell a fool
words
it's
have
always one phone call
such
away.
meaning for all of
Cause
us,
the
don't
angels and
they?
the masters take a deep
And
breath
I'm
and go
grateful to
into another
Leo for
dimension.
putting a song
Morning
together
cup of
for
full of
us
joy
that
every
we've been
day.
playing
Just
for
start the
5
day on a
years
high five
now on the
because the
morning
triple
show.
A. Morning
And
cup of
it's the
full
way
of
we
joy
end
with all the
every
peace
one
and
of
the
our
power. The
shows,
daily mantra is thank
coming
you, I love
together
you,
in
namaste. Morning cup
gratitude
of full of
and
joy
love,
every day. Just start the
lifting
day
the
on a high
energy and
five
the
because the triple
vibration up
A. Morning cup of
with the
full of joy
triple
with all the
A.
peace and the power. The
Accept,
daily mantra is
align,
thank you, I love you,
allow.
namaste.
And I hope that Marietta is watching because she's the one that drew our attention to that and shared that acronym of the AAA with us. I see you, Deirdre, with a thank you. I love you all. Jim Rashan, thank you. I love you. Have a beautiful day. So even though I can't show your comments on the screen, I can see you. Joanne Castrillo, thank you. I love you. Lifting you up, Joanne. You were very, very much in my heart as I sat with the Creator this morning and lifted up your energy. So, whatever you want to share as far as love and gratitude, or if you received a blessing just from being here and experiencing the meditation this morning, Annie 7, thank you. I love you. Hope you have a blessed day. And Annie, I hope that for you as well. Don't forget to dance. This Leo's songs are to be danced to. They're not to sit still with. So I'm hoping that the Pocket Deserver and Raz and Gruffy are doing some little tail wagons. Or simply accept, align, allow. Allow the miracles in.
Full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high five because the triple A. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I
Thank
love you,
you.
namaste.
I love you.
Full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high five because the triple A. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Auntie Jean, you're on here. Yay. Auntie Jean says, thank you. I love you. The seventh dimension is my home. I love it too. Jennifer Langren, thank you. I love you. Brandy, so glad you were with us this morning. Okay, you guys, we're coming up on the end of the song. We always end it with a big woo, and then we get on with our day. So may your vibration continue to be high on this day. May you be filled with peace, love, and joy in each moment. And if you find yourself in any other energy than that, then you're out of your heart space. So just go back, just jump back into your heart and just remember the meditation where we lift it up together. And one way to really experience that, if you're having difficulty during the daytime, hold your hands out. Just hold your hands out and envision, just like we did in this meditation, envision that somebody grabbed onto your hand. They're right there with you, and you're lifting up, up, up to a higher dimension. You can do that all through the day, and I hope that you do. I hope you keep your vibration high. All right, Brookie, thank you. I love you. All right, I'm getting out of here. I've got a day to get to, and so do you. And may it be filled with so much love and joy and peace. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. And maybe the comments will work tomorrow. We're going to set that intention together. Namaste, y'all.